Yo, what is up, my people? In today's video, I'm bringing you a DPS build. I'm on the heroic mission right here. I'm by myself. I'm gonna give you a few options for solo, group play, depending on like how I use my sets or my builds, and I'll let you know what I think about everything as far as DPS. I get asked every day what DPS build I enjoy, what DPS build am I using, what am I using in the raid. In some missions, they ask me what I'm using in the missions. So yeah, I just want to make this short little video today and go over a few different builds and a few different setups that I like. So I'm hitting for over 1,000,000 damage right here on the head with an AK, and I'm loving the ARs in the game right now. I really like a lot of the game, like everything in the game personally, man. So I hope you guys are enjoying the game too, and I'll show you how I get over 1,000,000 damage per headshot on my AK build. Let's get it, baby. All right, family, so this is what I'm running right now. This build is actually disgusting. I'm anywhere, you should be anywhere from 50 to 60 crit with this build. I'll show you my stats right now. I'm totally fine with this, and I have 160 crit right now. You want to get as close as you can to 60, depending on, you know, what you're running. I'm running this mass, so sometimes I'm shooting enemies from 15 meters, and that's giving me the 10% crit that I'm missing. You know, solo, you probably don't want to use this, but you know, I'm using it in solo. I like how it plays. Even when I have 52% crit chance, I'm still absolutely shredding. Okay, so I'm running 2 Providence, and right here we're using amplified damage from Spotter, and then we're getting total weapon damage from Vigilance. These two add together very nicely. I would say you can run as many reds as you're comfortable with. If you want more survivability, add blue core attributes, defensive attributes with 170,000 armor, man. So me personally, if I'm running DPS, I usually don't like to spec into blues, but it can be hard on survivability. You can get one shot by a few things in the game. So if you want to survive a little bit more when you're solo, you don't have to worry. You can put some blues into your build. All right, so I personally don't do it, but you can. All right, so everything crit chance, crit hit damage, headshot damage. All right, if you don't have the perfect row and you have headshot damage and crit damage, that's fine. Okay, but try to have those good rows, man, because that's what's gonna make the difference between you destroying content and you getting destroyed by content. Okay, so right here I have a Grupo Sombra, I have Seska. Both of these deal with crit hit chance and crit hit damage on the brand set, so you want to make sure those brand sets that you're using, they're helping you. Okay, don't use a Murakami. That's only gonna give you like skill duration, because that's not really gonna help you usually. And a few other gear sets like 511 right now is one of those sets that I would probably stay away from, especially with the changes to incoming repairs, in my opinion. You know, that's just my opinion. Right here, Fox Prayers and crit hit damage would be the best. I have this on headshot because I've been using a sniper and Regulus build lately, but usually you want to have that on crit hit damage. And I have these that I'll just switch out later, because I was also using this on a skill build. So I'm always testing different builds, trying to come up with the dopeness for you guys. But yeah, right here, crit hit damage, crit hit chance. I'm bleeding red on this build. And Technician, because we're using Spotter. I also love using Decoy when I play solo on damage rolls. Okay, so Decoy takes the threat and everything, 15% threat. That really makes the difference, in my opinion. And then right here we have Reviver Hive. When you're on the skill tier, you get an extra charge, so you'll have 2 charges and you can revive a teammate in battle. All right, Technician for this right here, on the barrel link laser pointer, and this is gonna mark any enemy that you like aim at. Okay, so you don't have to post, and this is gonna give you that 15% immediate amplified damage. All right, so another talent that I like running, and the main reason I like running is because I have a like nasty roll on it, is Obliterate. Okay, this is gonna do a similar thing that Spotter's gonna do for you, but this is gonna do it slower. This right here, Obliterate, is also a great talent in my opinion, and I love running it. I love that 15% total weapon damage. And you know, it's up to you what you want to run. If you're having trouble and you've already put blues onto your build, I would suggest using Unbreakable. This talent right here is going to give you your armor back. If you're in PvE, you're going to get 95%. If you're in PvP, you're going to get half of that. Okay, one of the best talents in the game, Focus, man. Focus is an amazing talent. And I want to tell you right here, if you have perfect focus, you're getting that 10% more damage. So you can get up to 60% weapon damage by using a 8-time scope and staying scoped in. Okay, guys, you can kind of juggle it so you can scope in and out for a second or two and you won't lose your buff. That's humongous damage. Right here, Headhunter, amazing talent. If you hit your headshots, especially for my PC players, you guys, this talent is where it's at. This talent has the juice. This talent raises your weapon damage to 1250%. I can't believe it. That's insane damage. And yo, Headhunter is insane. Dude, if you're crazy like me and you live that glass cannon life, I haven't used it that much lately, honestly. I've been doing a lot of raids, and if you're using this in the raid, you're just getting clapped, bro. It doesn't even matter what you do. It doesn't matter if you have the Lordest healer in the world. It doesn't matter if you have Vanguard, Tardigrade, if your healer is running Safeguard, if you have another healer with Initiative. Yo, you're gonna die when you're using Glass Cannon, bro, okay? 60% amplified incoming damage is no joke, bro. So make sure y'all playing however you most comfortable out there, but yo, sacrifice 30% amplified damage, some of the best damage in the game right there. But dude, I don't know if it's worth it, in my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments below, if you're about that sacrifice life, if it's worth it to you. Because in the past, it has really been worth it to me. I really couldn't play in the past without sacrifice. That's how much damage it gives me. But yo, lately I've been like really chilling and not using that, so I've been enjoying. All right, fam, if you're newer to the game, I would highly suggest running a build like this, because you won't have the Coyotes mask, you won't have the Fox prayers you need. So 3 Providence, a Grupo, a Seska, and then whatever weapon choice you have, make sure you're putting that weapon damage onto your build, okay? So I'm using assault rifles, so I'm running Fenris, okay? If I were to use rifles, I would use Overlord, even if they were normal Overlords. If I were to use a marksman, I would use a Raldi. You kind of get the picture right there. You want to use whatever weapon damage type the brand set gives you, right? So we're going for ARs, and then we have a rifle right here that I'm not really using. I kind of want to just like showcase this build for newer players that want to have a DPS build that kind of slaps. And right here we're at 58% crit chance and 172 crit hit damage, which I could add a crit hit damage mod, and we'll just add this one, right? That'll knock us into 183% crit hit damage and 58% crit hit chance. And this is the build. If you're new to the game, you will slap content, and make sure like if it's all red and it's not like, if you're too squishy, make sure you're adding those blue cores. That way you're able to survive a little bit more. I wouldn't add too many blues personally, but the choice is yours, right? So I hope you enjoy this build. I've been gaming, and yeah, man, you can make it however you want. As far as skills, like I said, I think decoy is one of the best. If you want to use a different specialization and go ahead and run like gunner, you can run the banshee pulse. If you want to, you could use the drone that heals you. So you know that's also your choice. It's all up to you really what you want to run, man. Whatever you're most comfortable with. Fixer drone, defender drone, assault drone, you know, it's all up to you, man. Shields are amazing. If you like the shields, I would just like highly suggest the Reviver Hive, man, because it's nothing like being able to pick yourself up. It's kind of like a burden when you're going down and your team has to pick you up all the time. But yeah, you could even have somebody on like a specific role of just reviving the whole team. All right, so right here I'm using a Black Market AK. This thing is hitting for me. I don't know about y'all, but I absolutely love this weapon right now, and I'm almost at 140k base damage, and I'm absolutely melting, dudes. I'm using the Ravenous as my secondary. If you can't get the Ravenous yet, man, I would suggest like a sniper, maybe a Mantis or Nemesis. And then if you don't have those, or you don't like sniping personally, Sweet Dreams is amazing, yo. Sweet Dreams, in my opinion, is the best exotic, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Lady Death, I'm sorry I'm doing this to you, but Sweet Dreams is one of the best in the game, in my opinion, bro. You can melee attack, instantly kill any red or purple enemy in the game. Any red or purple enemy in the game, yo. The purple enemies are such a headache. They have so much armor, and they're like just so boss, man. So this is an amazing weapon to smash those boys with. And then other than that, you have the FAMAS, which is absolutely amazing. I haven't even rolled this yet, but I'm thinking about putting 10% damage out of cover right there. You have the SIG once again. That's a really good choice. And personally, I'm really liking the AK right now. The Chameleon is a good choice. I also enjoyed the ACR when I used it. It was like a beam, super, super dope. Carbine 7, also another beam. P4 is beautiful. FAMAS is one of my better weapons. SOCOM's M16, MK16 is high damage, so really, really nice, low RPM. And those are the guns I would suggest, man. You guys let me know in the comment section what assault rifles you suggest, or what rifles, period. You already know the M1A is a very nice rifle. The 1886 is beautiful. I like the white def. You know, you can almost run anything you want for DPS, really. If you are not that great at hitting your shots, Perfect Lucky Shot is amazing. I like Rifleman headshots, gives me 50% weapon damage. I also run Ranger for that amplified damage at distances. Boomerang is really good. Boomerang is amazing. Like, there's so many different talents that are great in sync. It's just your style, whatever you get lucky with RNG wise. And just use your best weapons, man. Just use the best road weapons. That way you get the highest damage output you can achieve. So with that being said, man, that's basically the whole video. I don't want to drag it out too much. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to answer them. All right, fam, I like to interact with you guys, so let me know in the comments below what builds you enjoy running and what you're enjoying in the game so far. What do you wish that the game would bring to you in the future? And, you know, thank you guys for sending me your builds, sending me them emails, sending me all them nice messages, the nice comments. I really do appreciate that. If you haven't already, make sure you follow our Twitch streams. We stream every single day, unless I let you guys know on like Discord or Twitter if I'm going to spend time with my kids and stuff. But yeah, I try to push out a lot of content for you guys, especially daily on Twitch. We have like a huge crowd. We run raids every day. We help a lot of the stream. They just make sure they have everything done that they need to have done, like added me already on Uplay, and you know, they have they're already in the Discord and they're ready to go. So that's how you could get some raid help from me personally. And yeah, other than that, I'm always open and down to answer any questions you guys might have. Just leave them in the comments below, or you could private message me if I haven't made it to your comment, or if you put it a few weeks ago and I missed it. Sometimes I do miss stuff.